Sarang Kulkarni, he's from Ektype, founder, okay, based in Mumbai, a very prolific typeface design team from India. So he's going to speak on designing of multilingual logotype case studies in Indic scripts. Over to you, Sarang.
Thank you. I'll just share my screen. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Typoday, for giving me this opportunity to present the work. And I'm Sarang Kulkarni. I'm a type designer. I'm a part of the two design studios. White Crow is a design studio, focuses on multi-script typography, calligraphy, lettering, and branding. And Ektype, which is a collaborative type foundry that designing fonts across Indian scripts. My presentation is divided into two parts. I'll start off with a brief introduction of Indian languages and the scripts. Then I'll show you a few case studies of multilingual branding that we have worked on. We are a large, diverse country and immense need of scope and typography. In terms of numbers, we have the second largest population in the world. These numbers are significant for product and service industries in India. But we do not speak one language or read one script. We have 23 official languages that are written in 12 scripts across different states and many more languages dialects as well. Here is an overview of 12 scripts. As you see, there are some similar shapes between few of the scripts, but largely they are distinctly different from one another. Our currency note has 17 languages in 11 scripts. Many of these languages and the scripts are widely used. In the list of most spoken languages in the world, you will find 6 languages are in the top 20. We have more than 143,000 news publications in 188 languages. The daily newspapers have combined circulation over 425 million copies. Even regional television channel, films and music is extremely popular in our country. In the past few years, there has been a tremendous growth in internet users from India, especially Indian language users. According to the Google survey, 90% of Indian internet users prefer to consume the content in their local language. Multi-script usage is also quite common. When you travel across India, it is common to see bilingual and trilingual wayfinding signages. Railway stations, trains, airport signages, bus stations, museums, and tourist places are usually bilingual or trilingual. Here are two examples of quadrilingual signages as well. Shop signs can be seen in multiple scripts. Museums are majorly designed in bilingual and trilingual formats. So let's see some of the challenges of designing with multiple scripts. Each script is visually distinct, each has its own traditions, nuances, and peculiarities. I will highlight a few of them in my next slides. Some of the scripts like Latin, Kannada, Malayalam, they sit on the baseline, whereas the scripts like Devanagari, Bangla, Gurumukhi hang from the top. Urdu written in Nastaliq has a cascading baseline. The direction of writing could also be different. Urdu is read from right to left, whereas the rest of the scripts are read from left to right. Some script has a tradition of broadleaf calligraphy, others have a tradition on inscribing on palm leaves. The broadleaf produces modulated strokes, that is thick and thin strokes, whereas the iron stylus produces the monolinear strokes. The traditional medium of writing influences the shapes of characters and how we perceive them today. Weight distribution in some script is also based on the commonly seen typographic practice. Different scripts have different level of complexities. As seen here, most scripts have much taller ascenders and descenders as compared to the Latin script. These underlying visual factors need to be taken into consideration while designing with multi-scripts. This different writing system also affect the length of the content. Here you can see two examples where the same word is written in different languages. When content is translated or transliterated across languages, the length of the words vary. This can create challenges for brand and signage designers in multiple script scenarios. For example, here you can see the Tamil script is squeezed to fit into the available space. This can create the legibility issues. It is important to give equal weightage to all the scripts. In the signage on the left, the regional scripts are too small and with impossible to read from a distance. The signage on the right looks cluttered. Sometimes providing content in multiple scripts can cause a space crunch. So for brands to successfully reach their local audiences, it is necessary for them to communicate in regional languages. Users find information in their regional language more trustworthy. In many states, it is also mandatory for shops and retail outlets to display the names in local languages. In recent years, advertising agencies and design studios are more aware about importance of regional branding. And we have designed several regional logotypes. I'll be sharing some of them with you. The first client I'm going to talk about is Coca-Cola South Asia. It is mandatory for products in Bangladesh to have their packaging in Bengali scripts. Coca-Cola asked us to design matching logotypes for all major Coca-Cola brands to be released in Bangladesh. On the left is a Latin logo for Fanta, and on the right is Bangla transliteration. While designing such logotypes, it is not possible to include each and every feature according to Latin. So incorporating elements like leaf on the top can be really tricky. A lot of lettering experimentation has been done in Bangla. Taking inspiration from it, we were able to incorporate and playfulness of characters in the Bangla logotype. Brand marks within fixed shapes are difficult to design in multiple scripts. Similarly, visual features like slab serif can look alien in Bangla script. In such cases, we try to maintain the overall visual consistency and readability. On the left side, you can see the two spikes coming out from the word thunder, one from the top and other from the bottom. But in Bangla script, we decided to add both the spikes and the top of the letters. Adding the spikes at the bottom in Bangla will lead to misreading or can change the meaning of the word. Limca, another brand from Coca-Cola, projects like these allow us to explore variety of styles. This is Coca-Cola's Pan-India campaign for a few years ago. From a few years ago, it was released in more than 10 languages. Most global and pan-Indian brands in India artworks are designed in Latin first. An approach that works for Latin may not necessarily work for Indian scripts. As you can see on the right, both the words in Devanagari has a vowel sign on the ascender. It is almost impossible to match tight leading in Latin uppercase letters in Indian scripts. So tight spacing can cause legibility issues. We did not recommended this approach to client. If you're a designer or an art director, if you're designing for Indian content, please make sure visual language that you suggest is flexible enough to extend it in multiple scripts. Eventually the agency decided to go with totally different approach. Shown here are the taglines in 11 languages and 8 scripts. Titan is a luxury watch company from Tata. They have 470 retail outlets across the country. They asked us to translate this visual look in their 10 different scripts. Godrej is one of the largest multinational conglomerate in India. The Godrej wordmark is based on the signature of its founder and has remained unchanged for decades. It is ironic and it is more of a symbol than a word mark. We were commissioned to design multiple script versions of this project. This is one of the very interesting and challenging projects. We explored multiple options in Devanagari script. We tried mimicking the visual features, the signature like styles, outer shapes, etc. We tried multiple possibilities of each letter. We made multiple alterations from combining these explorations. This option was the closest we could go for. During this process, we had many discussions with questions if the word mark needed to be multi-script. This brand make it equivalent to the unique icon in India. It is recognized as an image and does not need to read anymore. So in the end, we recommended against converting this logotype to multiple scripts. We have worked on other Godrej brands. Interio is one of them, India's largest home furnishing brand from Godrej. They have a concept stores across India. So we designed 13 logotypes for them. Each of the scripts retain their distinct identities, but we match the visual look and feel and weight for letters across the scripts. Sharekhan is an ongoing online trading company, and we enjoyed drawing regional script, this simplified contemporary style. Cover Story is a fashion brand in India. They approached us to design Devanagari and Telugu logo. So at a first glance, it may seem like a similar looking high contrast approach which has been followed in all the three logo types. But I would like to draw your attention to the difference in stress. So in the last script, that is Telugu, it is conventional for the characters to be bottom heavy. So for Telugu readers, letters with a vertical stress are unusual and can be difficult to read. So we feel that the preferences of native readers, it is more important than matching visual features across the scripts. Easy Day is a future group retail brand that runs chains for consumer retail supermarkets as a convenience stores. The Latin logo was placed within a rectangle. So while adapting such identities in Indian scripts can be really tricky, we decided the possibilities with design agency and decided to keep the rectangle width flexible. Here, there are two extreme examples. One is Malayalam and a Gujarati of Easy Day logo. And these are the different scripts which we worked on. So instead of having a rigid bounding box, a flexible design helps us of giving the equal importance to the each script. So if you're designing for pan-India brands, I would like to suggest for designers who should actually check the translations or transliterations of their project and before finalizing the Latin logo. This will help you to design the scalability of identity for the brands. I will end with one of our recent projects. Last year, during the first wave of the pandemic in India, Cadbury replaced its iconic dairy milk logo with the words "Thank you." Their ad agency highlighted the spirit of many unsung heroes who helped others during the difficult times. For a couple of months, the Cadbury packaging saying "Thank you" was available in the respective regional scripts across India. So if you're designers or design students, I hope, working for Indian brand, I hope this presentation, if you find it helpful. If you have any questions or if you want to discuss about the project, you can always write to us, and thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks so much, Sarang, for showing your design process here and the variety of projects that you do. Yeah, it's quite inspirational. Thanks a lot. Yeah, especially in the context of a multilingual society, I think your contribution is really good.